'cause I got you. I couldn't ask for anything better. When will I get it?
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Saturday, July 23rd, and as you can see from the title of the video, this is going to be about COVID testing. And I probably don't have the title as COVID testing. I'm going to be put an initial and then put testing. But I know we're over it. We are so frustrated. We are tired. We're exhausted. We are over it. I understand the feeling. Trust me. But the truth is that we are still navigating this pandemic. It has never stopped. People kind of got off their guard because there's so much other stuff happening in the world, the Ukraine, mass shootings, you named it. So much going on that grabbed our attention that some people kind of forgot. Oh my God, we're still in a pandemic. So a lot of people have left their guard down. Now we have what's called the variant VA5, which has again put us in a very high risk, high contagious, and a very severe situation that we don't want to be in again. And so we have to continue to have our guard up, continue to keep an eye out to keep ourselves, our family, and others protected. Me and my family have been vaccinated and boosted from the very beginning that it was available to us to the very moment each of them was available for us. We have never stopped wearing masks. We don't need a mandate. We don't need a law to tell us what the right thing to do is. We've done it from our heart because we want to keep ourselves and our families and others protected. That's the human big heart that we have. So we always done that. We have a station, I call it the sanitation station right here. There's that plaque with the little hooks. It says home is where we hang our mask. I have all filled up with masks. I need to refill it. I ordered a bunch of disposable masks to not run out and have on hand. Of course, we also each have our own cotton / material mask in our room. We have a huge, beautiful collection of masks there. But I wanted to have this station here with sanitizers and wipes as well, just in case FedEx, UPS, the mailman, a neighbor, anybody came to the door suddenly. We don't have to be, oh my God, where's my mask? We can just pull one right away and be ready to go. Or if we're running out the door and we don't want to go all the way back to the room to get a mask, we have one there. We also have them in our purses, backpacks, cars, what have you. We're ready to go. If one breaks, we have extras. That's just the kind of people we are. We vowed until this pandemic is completely, utterly, and scientifically over that we were going to continue to going above and beyond to keep ourselves safe and protected for ourselves, like I said, our family, and for others. So testing is a part of that. I've done videos on masks. I did the mask testing, which mask do you need to double mask with, which masks need filters, which masks pass the lighter test. If you want to check that video out, check it out. I did all my material mask and stuff like that. So it just shows you it's a lighter test, and it shows you when you blow through it, if you can blow it out through the mask, you need an extra protection, either double mask or a mask with a filter. And so, and I'm always talking about it, just trying to give my advice and help. You know, I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. That has to be in your conscience. That has to come from you, whatever you want to do, whether you want to be vaccinated or not, whether you want to wear a mask or not, that has to be up to you. I'm not here to make you or tell you what to do. I'm just sharing what me and my family do and what information I have that can help if you care to know or listen. So I've already covered a lot of masks and, like I said, testing and stuff, and the fact that you know that me and my entire family is vaccinated and boosted. We've also done videos on that, showing ourselves getting all the vaccination. Each vaccination, I do a video on me and my family when we're getting the vaccination, so you can see we are actually getting it, where we got it at, and all that good stuff. So now this video is on testing. So we already know there's a clinic that we have here that we go to, and for a time, they were giving out tests, and it was this test right here. It was a box with 2 tests in it. It's called QuickVue at Home OTC COVID-19 test. Of course, the PCR test that they do with the swabbing your nose at a facility is the ultimate, but these are definitely good as well. But a lot of people will only officially take a PCR test done in a facility by a medical person. And I would totally recommend that if you could get that. We have a facility here that we do our PCR testing from the very beginning. Once you go, you register, and then you have your own account, your own ID, and then whenever you need to have another test, you just go to your phone and you go to your account and you pick a date and a time, and then you go there and have your test, and then you could do it as many times as you want, anytime you want. It's been our go-to place. When we have procedures in the hospital, they also do a test 3 days before your procedure. So I just had a procedure done. So my procedure was on Monday the 18th. So on Friday the 15th, there's a drive-through at the hospital. So we do it that way. There was also another facility doing not PCR tests, but kind of rapid tests, kind of like home tests, but at a facility. So you need to look into your local listings or in your local town to see where they offer all the different type of tests that are available out there, whether it's a home test, whether it's a kit, whether it's a PCR test, which is required, you know, for very important, serious things or official things, and where you can get some free testing at. So in our town, our clinic here was giving out, she's dumping the toys, we're giving out tests. So every time you had an appointment, you could stop by and ask for one, but it was mainly every time you had an appointment. For 1 minute, they were saying per patient. 1 minute, they were saying per household. I found out that that wasn't true. There was just one person not wanting to, for some reason, kind of give a hard time. But my doctor was the head doctor there, and so I asked him what was the rule. He said you could get a test at any time. So that was taken care of. But yeah, so me and the family were constantly having appointments for different situations. And so every time we went there, we made sure we got our box. Sometimes they give us one, sometimes they give us 2 boxes. So we just started adding up. So it was this box right here. It's a ready in 10 minutes test. It's a really good test. We mainly use this one because we end up accumulating a lot of these. And so this was given, I don't know if this is sold in stores or given anywhere else, but this was given out in our clinic. So again, it's called QuickVue. It's 2 tests in each box. It's an at-home OTC COVID-19 test. It's ready in 10 minutes. So we've had more than this that I'm showing you right here. There's also a video where I show the test. Don't bother her. You got to give her some breathing space. There you go. No, I know, but sometimes if you like go too close and she can't, you know, get out, it's hard to breathe and it's hot in here. I got to put the fan on. So, yeah, so, okay, she's good. Just making sure. So, so we ended up having a lot of these, like 10 to 15 of these, but we've taken tests depending on different situations. Like my daughter was married in February, and his side of the family did not want to be vaccinated. They didn't want to wear masks. They did end up getting COVID. They didn't have COVID around the wedding, but after the wedding, we did wear masks and we were vaccinated. And it was a big old hall, kind of like a basketball stadium. But we did wear masks and we were vaccinated. But after the wedding, a few days later, because you have to wait like 5 days later, we each took a test and we were fine and stuff like that. So our stack ended up getting lower, but we do have 5 more available if we need it, and it's 2 tests in each. So 2 times 5 is 10. So we have a total of 10 tests. And then, of course, the Biden administration was giving out COVID-19 tests, which are these right here. We had 4 before this one, so this is a total. Actually, this is a total 4. Just recently, they said you can do a 3rd order, so I just did that order. But they were giving out 2 of these per household. So when you put your address in, somebody else in your household can order and use the same address. You only got 2 boxes per household. There's 2 tests in each one. This is ready in 15 minutes. This is called IHealth COVID-19 Antigen Rapid Test. It's a self-test at home, results in 15 minutes. So it's 2 tests in each box. These are brand new tests. These haven't been used. The other 2 we did use. We like, between both of these, we like them both. This one, of course, it's done in 10 minutes versus 15 minutes. So if you don't waiting 5 minutes longer, but they both work perfectly great. But if you don't mind waiting, you're not in a rush, you can do either one. Again, this is 15 minutes, this is 10 minutes. So I just did my 3rd order, and I think this time you get 8 tests. So we're gonna get 4 boxes, 2 tests in each box. The first and the second order only allowed you 2 2 tests in each box, what they give you a total of 4 tests. So the third order, you get 8 tests. 4 boxes, 8 tests. So you get a little bit more in the third order. So I appreciate the Biden administration for that. Really appreciate it, because we constantly have to make sure that everything's good. So even though we're not sick, we've only gotten sick once, and it was never for COVID. So far, knock on wood, none of my family has gotten COVID. And I think because we were vaccinated and we went above and beyond to continue masking no matter what to this very day, I think that was really helpful. And to just try to stay away, only go to places when you absolutely have to go, try to not be in crowded spaces. We were doing everything that the CDC was recommending us to do to stay safe, and it's worked, because so far none of us have gotten COVID. We got sick. It ended up being a really bad flu, even though we had our flu shot. If we hadn't had that flu shot, it could have went left. Like, we could have ended up in the hospital, because it was a very bad flu. I was torn between flu and food poisoning, but it couldn't have been the food because it was fresh. So I boiled it down to that, but we did get tested. We sheltered in place until we learned our results, all that good stuff. So now I found out that if you have partnership insurance, I don't. Me, my husband, my daughter, we don't have partnership insurance. We have Anthem Blue Cross. But my son, because he's disabled, he has partnership through Social Security. So partnership, you get to have 4 boxes of tests per month. So, and this is the test they're giving you. Our pharmacy is Walmart. Let me see if I could cover this a little bit. So there's my son's name right there. And so we just learned that because a friend of ours, she also has a disabled son that has partnership. She's our neighbor, our dear friend, and she's family. So she let us know, hey, Alexis is eligible to get 4 boxes of tests from his pharmacy. So I don't think it's just a Walmart pharmacy thing. So if you have partnership and you have CVS, Rite Aid, go ahead and inquire about it. I just know our pharmacy is Walmart. And so we asked, and sure enough, they did say that that was true. So this is the second order that my son has been able to do. He did 1 order last month, and 1 order. They still have to run it through like a prescription, but it is completely free. Again, you get 4 free boxes per month. There's 2 tests in each box, so you get a total of 8 tests per month having partnership. Check your local pharmacy or whatever pharmacy you go through. Inquire about it. Our pharmacy happens to be Walmart, so I know Walmart does it for sure. So this is the Abbott COVID-19 test. It's going to be hard to cover this. So it's the Abbott COVID-19 test right here. You can see there's 2 tests in each box, so you get 4 free boxes a month, which is a total of 8 tests. You got it? Yeah. So these are the first, I'm going to turn it around this way so I don't have to cover the label. So these are the first boxes that he got. I'll do it that way so you can see some of the information. So these are the first 4 boxes that he got when we were told about it, and we were so excited and happy. The more tests we have, the merrier, so we can always, if we have any doubt, or if we just want to check in and make sure we're good and we can't get to the PCR facility, we have these as an option, and the more you have, the better, because we don't know how long we're going to be in this pandemic. So this is the first 4 boxes of tests he got. Again, 2 tests in each, a total of 8. And then he just got his second order for this month. So that was the order for June. We haven't used those yet. We haven't used the Biden. All the boxes I'm showing you we haven't used yet. But the other one from the clinic, we had a total of like 10 or 15. So we have used them through the past year. But we still have those 5 boxes left that haven't been touched, of course. So he has 4 more that he got for this month. So again, 2 tests in each, 4 boxes, a total of 8 tests. I can't specify that enough. So we got this, and I keep it in front of I have a side cabinet drawer with 2 big cubby drawers. One holds all my electronics, LED lights, chargers, you name it. And one I left for anything that's COVID related, whether it's mask, test, sanitizer bottles, you name it. I have it for that. So definitely inquire. Again, this brand is, it's called BinaxNOW, It's by Abbott. So Abbott, BinaxNOW. So make sure that you get, it says Antigen Self Test for infection detection. It doesn't say on the box that I can see. Oh, it does say. Um, Let me take this off real quick. Sorry, taking a little quiet minute here to just get the label off so I can show you peacefully without uncovering the label. So it's by Abbott, BinaxNOW, for use under an emergency use authorization only, which we got as a prescription to test. Easy, a simple nasal swab. And then it says here, fast results in 15 minutes. So definitely if you have partnership insurance, go to your nearest or whatever pharmacy you use. Say, hey, I heard that if you have partnership, you get 4 boxes of tests free per month. Is that true? Hopefully your pharmacy is doing it as well, that it's just not a Walmart thing. But if you need to go to Walmart and fill a prescription for this reason, then you might have to make an exception just for this thing itself. So I would check into that. And of course, if you have Walmart, then for sure it covers it. It comes in a prescription like this. It gives you all the information on it. Walmart does that. It gives you the pamphlets. Any medication that you get, it gives you a pamphlet of all the information of risk, benefits, what the medication is about, what is it for. So if you want to research or read into it before you take any medication, they give you that information. Of course, they put it in a box, like in a bag like this. So that's all I wanted to come on here and show you is what resources are as far as testing. You know, always check your local town to see where your facilities are that give free testing as many times as you want. Whenever you want. At least our facility does that. I hope it does that everywhere, but I don't confirm that. I don't know that. I'm just talking about my town. And then so you want to have those places to go to in case you have to. You want to know where they are. You register to them, have your account and ID ready to go. But if you want to get into free testing, maybe you can ask your local clinic or wherever you go to the doctor, are they offering any COVID-19 tests, like boxes of tests, at-home tests? If they say no, well, hey, at least you ask and at least you know. But definitely also Biden, I'll try to leave the link. I know if you have Anthem Blue Cross, for our 3rd order, we went through Anthem Blue Cross and we went to our account and then we went to testing, and then right there we were able to order our 3rd order. But our first 2 orders was through a different name. So if I can find that for my daughters, I will try. God, please let me remember to put it in the description bar. Or I'll put it on the screen as I'm talking at any point in time so you can order your free testing. And if you haven't had any orders to the Biden administration, you can order all 3 at one time, I believe it what it is. Because when I ordered it just a couple of days ago through my insurance, they said, well, if this is your first order, you could go back and do your other 2 orders. So I think that still is the same if you go to the other link, but just find out. Just go to the other link. You don't have to answer any personal information other than your name, your address, and that's it, because they just want to make sure that they're only giving so many to each household, and of course they have to deliver it to you. And the good thing I like about is the Biden administration one is they give you notifications. Okay, we just shipped it. Okay, it's already shipped to your town. Okay, it's in your town. It'll be delivered at this time, this day. They keep notifying you so you know where it's at in transit every step of the way. So that's what I like about that. And yeah, so that's what I would do. Find out what facilities in your town are offering PCR tests. So if you ever need to go right away, you already are registered, you have an account ready to go and an ID, and find out if they do it anytime, as many times as you want. Just get all the information you have, so when you have to resort to that and you're having a procedure or somebody says, I need an official PCR test, you have a go-to place to go to. Also find out in your local community what clinics offer at-home rapid tests. Also like this, make sure, talk to your insurance, even if you don't have partnership or whatever insurance, ask your insurance, hey, are you guys offering any free testing? I just know that partnership is doing that now for free boxes a month, 2 tests in each, so total of 8. And our clinic is no longer doing giving out free testing. So I'm thankful that we have what we have from them. But check it out. Get your 3 orders from the Biden administration. Like I said, I know you can get it through Anthem Blue Cross if you have that insurance, and you could get it through the link or the website that I'll be presenting somewhere here on the screen or in the description bar. And also, like I said, partnership is giving out these tests through at least Walmart from what I know. But if you have partnership, all pharmacies should do that, but don't call me on that. Just go ahead and inquire. But if your pharmacy doesn't do it, then go ahead and just go to Walmart to be able to get this if it's only Walmart that's doing it. So I'm trying to remember to make sure I'm telling you everything. What are you doing, mamas? So, yeah. So I hope that's self-explanatory. So, and I will put any information I have, like I said, on the screen as I'm talking and in the description bar. And if there's any other available place that are giving testing, I will update you on that as well. So yeah, so I just wanted to share this information with you because a lot of people, aren't informed. They're not getting it by word of mouth. These places are not going to write you and tell you that they're offering it. And sometimes you don't have other people to share the information with you. It's not on the news that I've known of. So I wanted to share this information with you to help you in any way I can as far as testing. So that's the information I have. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit the notification bell because that's the only way you get heads up on every time I upload a video. Like, comment, share, all that great stuff. So I hope I didn't repeat myself too much. I hope I didn't make it confusing. Again, it will be on the screen as I'm talking about it, so you can always rewind and go back to it. I will try to also remember to put the information in the description bar if I'm repeating too much or if I made it confusing in any way. I think it's self-explanatory kind of from saying it once, and that didn't sound too nice, but I meant it in a good way. I feel like I didn't have to repeat it, like you guys get it, but if you don't, I always like to repeat it just in case, kind of go back and recap. So, yeah. So that's it. I'm going to stop talking now because I think I've said it enough times, and I think that you guys are smart people. You get it. You didn't need all this repeating or recapping, but just in case, there you go. I did it. So until my next video, take care, stay safe, and be blessed.